Hi, my name is Atteqa Malik, and I'm the media art teacher at in this academy. I teach the ninth graders, and we have a session once a week where we introduce them to all kinds of creative uses of technology, like how to use their mobile phones, computers, and digital software, free software, open software, for different projects and activities. In April, we had a chance to do a very interesting Skype collaboration with the students in Denmark. It was Bente's English class, and this project, I think, was very successful in many ways. The first thing was that at that time Pakistan was going through a pretty rough time, and there was a lot of negative images being shown of Pakistan in the media, and it was very important for our students to say good things about their country and think positively through this project. We had 3 Skype sessions with Denmark and the city of our house. At the first session, we introduced ourselves. The Danish students introduced themselves, the Pakistani students introduced themselves, and that in itself was very interesting to hear everyone's names and generally see the classrooms. The Danish students were much older, 2-3 years older than the Indus Pakistani students. After the first session and the impressions we got from the first session, our students were very excited to create some artwork for the students that they had just spoken to. And after that, it was a lot of fun seeing the Danish school life, the cafeteria, the kind of food they eat, and it was good to imagine. I think it transported our kids to a different place, and we could see the differences in lifestyle from coming from a really crowded city to a open, fresh, green city which is smaller. And I think that the students enjoyed that, and they also enjoyed the conversation. They enjoyed the part where they were communicating to somebody on the other side, and those people were interested in listening to them and asking them questions about Sharia law and things that needed to be explained. And the topic of the Danish cartoon controversies also came up, and it was addressed to a certain extent. And then when our students, I think it was going off the topic, that we had to moderate. So after that, I think that the interaction between me and Bente was very nice, because she was someone that was very approachable, and I had a few questions about Denmark, and she had some questions about our students, and she shared her. I think in order for a project like this to be successful, there are some very important elements. The first one is Anne, who was the coordinator. If she had not set me up with Bente and the school in Denmark, this would have never happened. And the second important person is Bente, who was willing to take the risk in her classroom, do this project for the first time. It could have gone either way. The technology could have just crashed. Third was me and the school that I was working with. They were open enough to give us permission to experiment. So if all these 3 had not been open enough, such an exchange could never take place. So I give full credit to Anne and Bente on that side, and also the students, because they were very patient and they were very keen observers, and they were very polite. Even the students on our side were very polite, and I think that is something that needs to be emphasized in an educational exchange, is that there are certain kinds of ways that you need to talk, and you don't raise your voice or you don't react with slang. Many new things and new ways of communicating could come out of an exchange like this. Young people today are able to communicate really well with digital technology. they are able to say things that they might not be able to say face to face. So it's very important to include this technology as part of the education and curriculum. And what I'm going to do is leave you with a video that actually my son has made, and it's called What Happens in Karachi.
121 guns, lay down your arms and give up the fight.
Oh my God, he did what? With what? In his bed? I'm tired. Oh. Tired of constipation? Well then, try Smarties! Where can I get one of these? You can purchase Smarties at your local shops such as Al Haram Toys, and you can order a shipment if you call this number. Smarties saved my life!